What a weekend.
Right, so this is best Premier League transfers ever. So I've asked you guys to put together your top 10 Premier League transfers of all time. It's up to you how you've ranked this, whether it's been on value or impact, etc., or a combination of everything. But I think what we'll do first is we'll go around everyone individually so you can all give your top 10, explain your reasons why. I've then got a few that you guys haven't done, which we can discuss, and then we'll try and come up with an agreed final top 10 between all of us. Yeah. Sound all right?
Cool.
Sounds good.
So, Josh, do you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. So I've done this on how influential this player was, not just that season that he signed, but their career.
Yeah.
So my number 10 is N'Golo Kante to Leicester 2015.
Yeah, that was 5.6 million.
Yeah, just represents just how one signing can completely change an identity of a team. I mean, Leicester went on to win the league, so it says it all. And then the season after that, Chelsea went on to win the league again.
Yeah, I mean, he's just class.
Yeah, he's just unbelievable. For me, one of the best in that position ever.
What did he go to Chelsea for? Must have been a fair bit. Must have been 40, 50 million.
Yeah, but even that's
a snip, really. Yeah, for what he did.
Yeah.
I mean, his stat numbers for running were crazy.
Yeah, crazy.
Absolutely
Distance
crazy. Covered in a game and stuff. But no, fair.
Number 9, I went Wayne Rooney to Manchester United 2004.
That's down as, this might be before add-ons, but it was 27 million.
27 million. For an 18-year-old, the reason he's quite low on mine is because that Man United were already an established club, and they already had enough, I'd say, to win a league.
Yeah.
They brought Rooney in, they took a chance. What a chance.
Yeah, I think you can easily say 27 million at that point. We knew he was good, but we didn't ever know how good he was going to be whilst he was at Everton, did you? So it was
too expensive for me.
A calculated risk that massively paid off, didn't
100%,
it, really?
Yeah.
It's one of those where, highly touted youngsters in the Premier League before that could have gone either way, because I remember Francis Jeff.
I was about to just say that.
Yeah, he was the face of the next generation of Manchester United.
Supposedly Newcastle tried to buy him.
Yep.
And that pushed Ferguson into paying over the odds.
He wouldn't have been the same player, really, would he?
No.
So we would have him for less money, though.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
He could have been out. Francis Jeffers.
Can you imagine Rooney in Stack in his peak? Jesus.
No, the kids are too young in there, man. He would be in Grace Club.
Number 8, I've went Van Dijk to Liverpool 2018.
Yeah, 75 million.
Yeah, it is a hefty fee, but he's one of the greatest centre-backs of all time. And he went into that team. Yeah.
When they do his career, what year did he sign?
2018.
So will it go Liverpool career 2018 to 2024? Or will they include the 25-26 season? Asking for a friend.
They might write that out. But no, just coming into that team, Liverpool, was it 30 years? I've won a title or something like that. Came into that team, completely changed Liverpool into a title contending team.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the catalysts. I think it's just that figure, isn't it?
It's the figure, but it's the modern day figure.
It was too much.
I think it was
not for looking back. It wasn't too much.
If I'm not wrong,
you'd pay it now based off what he's given to them.
100%. If anything, it's cheap.
Spoiler, he's in my list as well, but I think if I'm right, Alisson joined in the same season as Van Dijk, and those two together just added that spine. Liverpool 100%. Before that, they were under Klopp, the heavy metal football was amazing to watch, but they just had that soft centre. But with them two, totally changed it.
Number 7, I went Kevin De Bruyne, 2015 to Manchester City.
55 million.
You love him.
I love Kevin De Bruyne. For me, he's everything that Gerrard can offer and more.
He can't tackle for shit, and Gerrard can. That's just one.
I don't need him to tackle. I just need him to play that ball over the top through the defence
he's
to goal.
Not everything that Gerrard is.
Well, he's better than Gerrard in my opinion.
When he went to Chelsea.
Yeah, so he went to Chelsea first.
And how much did Chelsea pay for him?
Not much. They got him from Belgium, so he had that Belgian link, and then he went off to Wolfsburg.
And
then that's where City brought him back.
Well, they've spent how much did Wolfsburg?
55.
55
is what City paid for.
But for me, one of the greatest midfielders of all time. And so that's my number 7. Number 6, I've got Alan Shearer at Blackburn, 1992.
Yeah. 3.6 million.
Yeah.
Which is a lot of money back then, isn't it? It's a lot of money back then. Yeah.
Well, Blackburn were the original money bags team of the Premier League.
Yeah.
But
Jack, what's his name?
Jack Walker.
That's it.
Part of that team that won the league. It just I mean, they wouldn't have won the league really without him in that team. So,
and he was a phenomenal goal scorer at the time.
Yeah,
for both teams really.
Number 5 went Mo Salah, 2017.
God, you've just gone like diamond flipping players, you haven't you?
This is 34.
I was going to say he was
34.3 million.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
2017. Greatest right wing in the Premier League history. He's
above Keith
died.
Gillespie? Okay, I tell you what.
He died just above Saka. Just what again?
Have
same
you got
as
any
Van
shit players
Dijk.
in your list?
No, they're all good.
Oh, okay.
Did Cristiano Ronaldo ever play on the right wing? Because if he did,
he did.
Not in Josh's head. Just put him on the left.
Speaking of Cristiano Ronaldo, number 4, Cristiano Ronaldo. 2003.
12.24 million.
Yep. Yeah, he won the Ballon d'Or while he was there, and that's when the Ballon d'Or was
you could see
trophy.
even in them first games that there was something there.
Yeah.
I mean, he was like diving and everything else, but you could just see, you were like, fuck it, he's going to be good.
He used to get stick for his daft step overs the first season, but I remember, I think it was that FA Cup final was against Millwall or someone like that, and he just absolutely bullied the opposition, and you knew at the end of that he was going to.
He set the new expectation for individual performances.
Yeah, it was his pace, and then his dead ball, his free kicks.
Yep.
Yeah,
they were class. What you got at 3 then?
Sergio Aguero, part of that revolutionary Manchester City team to what they are today.
For his height, though, he was a lot of money.
If you paid per inch.
In the history of football greats, I think the shorter you are, the better you are. So
I agree, you're right.
He was 38 million.
Yeah, I mean, one of the greatest strikers in Premier League history. Probably Manchester City's greatest ever player. Revolutionised City, went on to win multiple titles with them. And just for that goal alone that he scored to win the league.
Yeah, go on, do it.
£38 million goal.
Oh, you do it. There you go.
Yeah, that commentary would have sounded shit if it was like Smith or something.
Yeah. Jones!
Alan Smith, great classic. Smith.
Number 2, Thierry Henry, Arsenal 1999.
Oh, you've just gone big diamonds, you. Like
11 million.
Yeah.
99.
Speaks for itself, really, exactly what he did at Arsenal.
Yeah. It's another one, like you say, at the time it was seen as a semi-risky signing for the amount of money, wasn't it?
From Juventus, wasn't it?
But now,
converted him from
you pay 111 million twice over for him.
When he went to Barcelona from Arsenal, what did he go for that? Was it?
It's next to nothing.
Yeah. I say his career started to die down, and it didn't. He was still brilliant at Barcelona.
Yeah. He hasn't made my list, but he's my all-time Premiership player.
My number 1 is Eric Cantona. Manchester United 1992.
1.2 million.
Yeah.
So when you think in the same, I mean, obviously Shearer went on to break the goal scoring record, but Shearer was 3 times the price of Cantona in the same.
I mean, the season
year,
before that, winning the league with Leeds, I think it was out of the titles he won. Well, I mean, the time he was at Manchester United, there was only one season he didn't win the title, and it's the season that he karate kicked somebody. So
and then
he won a different title. He won the heavyweight championship of the world.
Yeah.
The
karate, he got a black belt that year.
Was it Gary Neville said it wasn't just a karate kick? He just absolutely went akka.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
But I think it's
followed with a punch, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he did.
He did.
It's the fact it was Leeds to Man United as well.
Yeah,
it's like that's like it was just. I mean, you'd have thought they could have got more than one.
There's mitigating factors in that transfer, though, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
Heavily rumoured personal issues involving Cantona and the wife of Leeds teammate.
Yep.
I forgot about that.
Yep. Who may not have been in a famous 1990 sitcom.
Oh, that's right.
So that's your top 10 then, Josh. So we'll go to you now, Dan. So
you just picked all Sunderland players now.
Well, there is one in there. Number 10, I've got Alan Shearer, Blackburn to Newcastle in 1996. I've picked this list on a variety of factors. Some are value, some are impact, and some are like this one. It's like, from what I could find, the only world record transfer in the Premier League, and for that reason, it's got to be in the list for me.
Yeah.
I haven't put it higher.
Well, hang on a second. It's not the world record now because we sold another centre forward, didn't we?
Yeah.
At the time, it was a world record.
But was that wasn't the world record transfer?
15 million.
I think it was just the Premier League.
But I think this is the only world record transfer, and for that reason, it's in. I haven't put it higher because for me, well, no, not because it's Alan Shearer, but for me, unlike the Blackburn transfer, he didn't especially improve Newcastle. So Newcastle finished second the season before.
Are you trying to say we won for goal?
Well, same, but they finished second the season Shearer went there as well, so it was part of it equals that achievement.
Injured, though, you know what I mean?
But he was excellent for Newcastle, obviously. You couldn't say it wasn't value over the years. Number 9, I've gone JJ Okocha, PSG to Bolton, 2002.
Free transfer, yeah.
And it's because it's a free transfer.
Yeah.
And we've talked about how much we love Okocha on this podcast. World-class player. Yeah. World-class player at that time. To Bolton. And obviously Sam Allardyce made a habit of signing those players and somehow pulling off them deals.
It was a little bit as well, like, again, like it could have gone either way, couldn't it? Because people weren't sure if he'd like checked out in his career and stuff. Were they like, age. Yeah. But he obviously came and he was just the same Okocha that everybody already knew, wasn't they? So
and he got them that League Cup final, and I think he was voted Bolton's best ever.
And again, I think African football at the time was popular or is good as it is now. So for him to come out, and play the way
I know we've done some Bolton blind rankings before, and everyone's always like they love Okocha. So you can see why.
Number 8, I've got Niall Quinn, Man City to Sunderland, 1996.
That was 1.3 million.
So this is
bargain. That is
1.3 million.
Niall Quinn's in for a number of reasons. When we signed him at the time, I remember a lot of people thought it was an uninspiring signing because
it wasn't inspiring.
Yeah, it wasn't inspiring. The thought at the time because he was seen as a player who didn't score a ton of goals, and we thought we needed a player who scored more at that point.
He went from Arsenal to Man City, so he was one of those players at the time who you probably thought disrespectfully was going down, finishing his career.
But he was the first whose name I had printed on my shirt, Niall Quinn, number 17 in 1996. That season was a bit blighted by injury, but of course, he went on to form that partnership with Phillips.
Yeah.
Barely any Sunderland fans who saw that team would not have that as a strike partnership up front. But also the most important reason he's in there is because he came back to buy Sunderland Football Club at a time when we're at a really low ebb, and I don't think when we go to significance of transfers, I don't think there's anyone else I can think of who's been that important.
Well, he had the club at heart full stop. Got there.
I thought you were just putting him in on pound per inch because you get definitely good pound per inch.
He'll have a next, won't he?
Well, he's in there. Number 7 is Virgil van Dijk. Not much more to say about him from what we've said.
We've got lots this season.
Number 6 is Sergio Aguero. Again, similar reasons he's been covered.
Yeah.
Again, I do think he's one of the best strikers to ever play in the Premier League. Number 5 is N'Golo Kante. Rated him for the similar reasons as Josh, but I rated him a little bit higher because it's such a phenomenal achievement for Leicester to win the league.
Also, then he went to Chelsea, and there's no arguing that he was quite a catalyst for that as well, wasn't he? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So shows how integral he was to both teams.
Yeah.
Number 4 is Frank Lampard from West Ham to Chelsea in 2001, I think it was.
Nearly my list.
11 million.
Yeah.
Again, at the time was a lot of money, wasn't it?
The
value they got out of him. Yeah. And obviously there's the trio that you always associate with the Mourinho years and just Chelsea's dominance in that decade was Terry, Lampard, Drogba. Terry obviously came up through the ranks. Drogba came a little bit later, but Lampard just for the sheer value of that time.
I think when you look at Drogba as well, it's like obviously paid upwards of 20 million for him, and it's like he was influential, but his goal return wasn't always great, was it? You know, so
was Lampard is he Chelsea's all-time
leading scorer?
Yeah. Number 3 is CR7 from Sporting to Man U, as Josh also picked.
Yeah.
Again, for me, he's in there because I remember him being bought to replace David Beckham at the time.
Yeah.
And everyone was saying that's a gamble on a teenager from Portugal at that point.
And if you think about it at the time, it was the similar age to Rooney.
I think he was about 17 when he signed something like that.
Big risk for Man United to have two young players at the time.
So Ronaldo signed, I think, a year before Rooney, a season before Rooney. Obviously went on to absolutely surpass Beckham in every respect. Within 3 or 4 years, he was the best player in the world. So you kind of not have him in there, in my opinion. Number 2 is Sol Campbell from Spurs to Arsenal, 2001.
Free transfer,
Free transfer. Just that transfer's got everything. That transfer has everything.
Free.
It's free.
It was hell on at the time.
It's free. It's hell on.
Still hell on now.
It's the closest we've got.
Still talk about it now, right, Josh?
The closest we've got in this country to that Figo transfer. Where it's just absolutely a cauldron, and even with the famously passive docile Spurs fans, it was absolute shithousery at the highest standards to take your rival's best player.
For free too as well.
You know the tree sapling yesterday. The Sycamore Gap.
Yeah.
And there was a young lass with a Spurs top on.
Really?
I had the dog. And the dog was and the dad looked and said, "Oh, I'm sorry, it's a Spurs top." He says, "Oh, leave her alone. She's taking loads of stick on this walk."
What a metaphor with a dead tree and Spurs. And number 1 is Le King, Eric Cantona. Again, for the reasons Josh said, he's just most iconic Premier League player of that early decade, I think.
Yeah, he is.
Can't not have him in there.
Come on, Jeff.
Yes, controversy then. I picked this on haircut. No, I didn't. I didn't. So I've got number 10, Ronaldo.
Okay.
I just thought, well, yeah, number 10 Ronaldo, because it's very controversial. Number 9, I've gone Haaland. I think he's the sort of player they spend a lot of money on him.
Yeah, it's 51.2 million.
He's the biggest transfer fee I've got in here. But from a Man City point of view, I think he turned up at Man City, and personally, I don't think we all expect him to have the impact he's had in the Premier League.
Broke all the records first season.
Yeah, but I think when he turned up there, we thought he might score goals, but we never thought.
I
never
caliber.
thought for 1 minute he would.
No, nobody thought.
And
he basically did what he's done everywhere else. He just continued doing it, whereas everyone thought it was going to be harder in the Prem.
We thought, the Premiership, it's too fast,
Fastest player ever reach 100 goals.
Yeah, I know, and that's what I'm saying. And that's the only reason. That's the reason I put him in. I put Cantona in at number 7.
8.
Oh, 8. Sorry,
yeah.
I can't even count these days. Number 8. Again, I think it was a great signing. Small amount of money, made a big difference to Man U's team. 7, I've gone Vincent Kompany. He came from Hamburg to Man City.
2008 for 6 million.
6 million.
Yeah.
And again, I think it's a bit like we talked about before with the likes of these players who stay at clubs and do so well. Kompany for me has done that. I've gone Gareth Bale, who went from Southampton to Tottenham.
2007, that was 5 million initially, rising to 10 million.
Initially, he was a left back. Went there.
And I was going to say he came over, and I think that's probably why they got him so cheap, really.
Yeah.
Because he came across as a left back, and then obviously.
But can you remember when he first went there? He went a really long period. It was like whenever he was in the team, they didn't win.
Yeah,
he didn't win a game for ages, and then it was. I read somewhere, I think it was Bale even said it was like he was close to going to like Birmingham or someone like that.
I'm sure we were linked with him at one point when he was still like an underperforming left back.
Yeah, and it was like he was going to go, and then obviously they moved him from left back to left midfield, and it basically turned him into a fucking world beater, didn't it? And he did it. Sorry, he did a thing. I think they were asking him like when it clicked for him. I think it might have been when he was on overlap or something. And he was like,
who was the manager there at Spurs?
Would have been Redknapp.
Yeah.
But he was saying when he did that Inter Milan game, he said everybody was saying that Macon was the best right back in the world.
Absolutely.
And he said like he went into the game like nervous about like playing against him. And he said the first time he knocked the ball past him and realised he was quicker than him, and everyone said he was the best player in the world. He said obviously he had that unreal game, and he said he came off of that and was like, well, if that's the best player in the world, then what the fuck am I? Like, if that's the best fullback in the world, then like
the confidence he would have got from that game.
He said like in his head that was where the flip switched from him being like I'm a Premier League footbager to like I'm one of the best.
He's a quiet character as well. He seems to be shy, sort of,
I think that's why that was his downfall at Madrid. Really, was that again he said if he could go back, he'd have engaged more with the
I think Zidane
fans
gave him
and
a
the
hard
press.
time, didn't he? He struggled to sort of get
But that's the thing at Real Madrid though. Like nobody, like if you think about what he actually did there, he's still one of the greatest.
Well, he came on as a sub, didn't he? And was it the European Cup final? And he scored that overhead kick. Champions League, and he scored that overhead kick.
But there was a game where the Copa del Rey where Ronaldo was injured or suspended, and he ran the game. It's one where he went round the Barcelona
ran off the pitch. So he got Bale.
Yeah, the next one I basically put in purely and simply because Coutinho came from Inter Milan to Liverpool for about 10-11 million quid.
8.5
so
million.
8.5 million quid.
In 2013,
and then he made his name for me at Liverpool.
Yeah, he was class.
And then his resale value, did they sell him for 110
million? Yeah.
And I think for me that helped Liverpool.
Get Van Dijk, get the Salah.
Basically, they got rid of Coutinho and it helped them rebuild their team into
it was
what it was.
Part of the original Fab Four at Liverpool, wasn't he?
Yeah. And then I've gone a bit like you've done for Sol Campbell. I've gone Ashley Cole when he left Arsenal to go to Chelsea. And he probably for me is the best.
He is the.
Oh, sorry. It's hard, this, when you let your caps on. Number 5, I've gone for...
number 4.
Oh, yeah, number 4. I've gone for Solskjaer. He came from, is it Mould?
Yeah. And 96 for 1.5 million.
And again, I just think he stuck around at Man United for a long time. And then he came back to manage them. And again, he's one of those sort of players that I think from a Man United point of view, the fans still respect him for...
I mean, he was guaranteed goals, wasn't he? And it's like he could have gone somewhere else and probably scored even more goals because he'd have played more.
But he was just Man U.
He's loyal, wasn't he?
Yeah, totally. And then my number 3 was Ashley Cole, who went from Arsenal to Chelsea. And again, I know it wasn't like the Spurs-Arsenal scenario, but at the time, There was big contract talks.
Yeah.
Arsenal didn't want to lose him.
I think he went from a good player to a great player.
And I was just going to say, him moving from Arsenal to Chelsea just seemed to sort of excel him in
So that was 2006, and it was listed at 7 million, but it was 7 million plus William Gallas, so like 7.1 million, maybe.
And he did,
like
to be fair, he did not too bad for Arsenal.
Well, Gallas is the one player who's literally played for like everyone in London. He's literally just like worked his way around everyone in London. But
do you remember when the Ashley Cole deal was going on? There was lots of shadowy photos in the tabloids of him meeting with Chelsea agents. And
he took a rap for it, didn't he?
But he only left because Arsenal promised him a contract and then didn't give it to him. So it's like they only literally have themselves to blame, don't they? It's
number 2 was Kandé, coming from went to Leicester.
Can.
500 grand,
and obviously we've discussed the reasons why. And then number 1 was JJ Kocher, because he was a free transfer.
I think that's fair. I'll give you some of the honourable mentions that are worth having. So Kolo Touré came from ASEC Mimosas to Arsenal in 2002 for £150,000 and went on to be an invincible.
What year was that?
2002. So that's just like when you think bang for your buck, like, jeez.
I'd love to know what his contract was.
Yeah, probably nothing then, wouldn't it? Yeah. You got Seamus Coleman. He came from Sligo Rovers to Everton in 2009 for 60 grand.
Brilliant, that.
Like,
he's still playing now, isn't he?
Yeah, you think longevity.
Been there like 15 years.
This has got to be his last season, I think.
Yeah, I mean, he don't really play now, does he?
No.
But Sami Hyypiä, Willem II to Liverpool, 1999 for 2.6 million. Went on to win 10 trophies at Liverpool, it said. So, wow. So it's like Nemanja Vidic, Spartak Moscow to Man United, 7 million, 2006. Another defender, Cesar Azpilicueta, Marseille to Chelsea, 2012, 7 million.
Went on to be captain.
In 2012, when you think that Vidic was 7 million in 2006 and Azpilicueta was still 7 million in 2012, and he won everything at Chelsea, didn't he?
4 years later,
and he was the captain,
so 75 million quid on Van Dijk.
Andy Robertson, we've spoke previously before about that. Hull to Liverpool for 8 million.
Brilliant.
And you think what he's gone on to do at Liverpool as well. This is an old one. So Lucas Radebe, Kaiser Chiefs to Leeds, 1994, 50 grand.
Yeah. What?
50 grand. And he went on to be a fucking absolute hero for Leeds.
Then he used that to publish their first album, didn't he?
Yeah, you said the other time. Moises Caicedo, not the Chelsea transfer, but he came from Independiente del Valle in like Ecuador or somewhere like that to Brighton in 2021 for 4.5 million.
Yeah, that's a good deal.
And then like 2 years later they sell him for 115 million. Like this one, Petr Cech, Rennes to Chelsea, 2004, 7 million.
Yeah.
Most clean sheets in the Premier League. It's like that's a hell of a transfer. Patrick Vieira, AC Milan to Arsenal, 3.5 million.
That's the one I was thinking. I think they got him in Elka for like a combined like 4.5 million, something like that.
Yeah,
totally transformed him.
And Elka was 500 grand. He's on this list as well.
Wow,
from PSG, and then they sold him to Real Madrid. It's just like, so this one, Christian Eriksen, Ajax to Spurs, 11 million. 2013, it was the best money they spent from the Bale money. I think was everyone else was rubbish. But when you think, I know he didn't win loads or anything, but he's a solid Premier League player.
He was instrumental in that season when they got the Champions League final.
And you think if a lot of other clubs, if you'd have got him for 11 million, that's a bargain and a half, isn't it? Dele Alli, MK Dons to Spurs, 5 million. And I know he's obviously had his issues, but
at Spurs he
for
was
a
top.
Period, he was one of the best players in the league. Yeah. Wasn't he, like, by a mile? Ballack Bayern to Chelsea on a free, 2006. And obviously he came into a Chelsea team that were good, but he did make them, like, even better, didn't he? I mean, he was a serial winner, wasn't he? Jurgen Klinsmann, Monaco to Spurs, 2 million, 1994.
That was a great signing.
That's a great signing, that.
Also said it was, like, kind of the first sort of foreigner to
because
come in and prove that you can do it in the Prem.
He was prolific at Spurs as well, wasn't he?
Yeah, really good.
And again, this is a bit of a fee for the time, but Ruud van Nistelrooy, PSV to Man United, 2001, 18.5 million. Yeah. But he scored 150 goals in 219 games.
Yeah, he was good player.
Should have been Sunderland.
What would you pay for him now? Innit? Like
he was either on trial with us or like we heavily scouted him before he went to Man United.
Really?
Yep.
He's probably 90.
And I think it was before like he had a big injury before he eventually went to Man United.
Was it was it Lewandowski who was going to go to Blackburn, but the volcanic ash cloud delayed his plane and he didn't go?
Really?
Sliding doors, man.
Roy Keane,
Yeah.
Forest to
yeah,
Man
was-
United,
mm.
93,
Was that
3.75 million.
4 million.
Fucking hell. Like,
So many to choose from.
Andy Cole, Newcastle to Man United, 1995, 7 million. When you think what he went on to do.
Mm.
Obviously, his transfer to Newcastle was when we weren't in the
Well, when
Premier
you
League,
think
but
we
that's
paid-
the one you
we
would...
paid 15 million quid for Shearer the following year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And you think about that as a snip, really, when you think about what he went on to win it.
Yeah.
at
And
Man
then
U.
probably the only City one that's not mentioned is David Silva.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that
Valencia
as well.
to Man City 2010 for 24 million. I think
Mm.
when you look at it, was Silva, Aguero, Company were like the
Yeah.
three
Yaya as well.
Yeah.
turning
I don't know
points.
what his
But Yaya,
transfer was,
yeah,
but-
he was 25 or 30
And
million,
he's
I
a
think, when I
great
saw.
player as well.
But obviously, he was amazing, but he left under a bit of a cloud, and he was a bit hot and cold with
Because
like.
they didn't buy him a birthday cake. that was
Yeah.
it.
Aye.
Whereas I
What?
think when you
Didn't
look
buy
at,
him a birthday
He left
cake.
because they didn't buy him a birthday cake.
Shut
That's the
up.
rumour.
Yeah, it is. Aye.
but I think
Fell
when
out
you
with him
look
for that
at
reason.
City, like loyalty and stuff, that you do class Silva,
Oh, yeah,
Aguero,
yeah,
and
yeah.
Company as that kind of trio, don't you? I think.
I
So
so
we
we
need-
surprised me in that. If Bernardo Silva cost it was about 20 million quid.
He was more than that, wasn't he?
He
I
was
think.
more, way more
yeah,
than
because
that,
he came
I think.
from Monaco.
Yeah.
Going for free, isn't he, end of the season?
Yeah. So yeah, we need to now do a final 10.
Mm.
So I think if we'll put some transfers in before we do the order. So Kante has to be in
Yep,
because all three of you had
100%,
Kante.
Can't know.
Cantona has to be in. Ronaldo has to be in.
Yeah. Shearer, I think, but you had the Blackburn in Newcastle, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, did you have Shearer?
No.
Oh, I thought you did.
Hates Shearer, doesn't he? Hates Newcastle.
But I didn't. I went for players who basically had a value in their either the transfer fee and were
Yeah.
sold as a business, were sold
Yeah.
for more money.
I mean, you two had a Kocha.
Kocha probably needs to be in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. I mean, you two had Van Dijk, but
Did we all have
we've got to
Aguero
argue
in?
that one.
Yeah, we all had Aguero.
All
didn't
had
we?
Aguero.
No, I didn't.
Jeff
Too
did
small.
Aye.
Oh.
not enough pound per inch.
Pound punch. But
I
when
think
you've
I'm
but
just
some
gonna
of the
say-
players that Shane's name there. I mean, Anelka,
Yeah.
Mm.
Colo Torre
Torre,
has to go in for 150 grand. I mean,
Put
I don't know.
number
There's
10.
other
number
ones
10.
in here, but I wouldn't put Seamus Coleman in.
No.
He was only 60 grand, but
Yeah.
like,
Well, I mean, to be fair, he's probably worth 70 now.
I think Sol Campbell's got to be in for that free transfer.
yeah, Sol Campbell, I think is fair.
How many is that?
So we bought him, you know.
Roy Keane,
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roy Keane,
I'm never going to argue
3.75
against Roy Keane.
3.75 million.
Yeah.
I've just bought his daughter cereal. Well, not her cereal, but her brand, yeah. Very
She's selling
expensive.
it on some dodgy website.
It was on Overlap.
Oh, was it?
Very expensive, small boxes of cereal.
I think there's a case for Petr Cech, but I mean, we just had that goalie tax. But I mean, for what, £7 million, like, and then to,
The Van der Sar was 2 million.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
Fulham, Man
but-
United.
but he's like, obviously,
How
Cech
much was
Kane
Petr
was a
Cech?
nobody, didn't he? Whereas
Yeah,
Van der Sar
Van der
was
Sar.
kind of prove at 7 million.
Salah?
I think,
Nah, I think it's for me, Henry.
yeah,
Yeah.
If you-
I would
you-
probably
you-
say Henry
You
over
had,
Salah.
was he 11 million?
11 million from Juventus, yeah.
I think Salah was overpriced when you look at it. You know what I mean?
So happy with Henry to go in
I
there?
can't-
I'm,
against
I'm
Henry.
happy with Henry, yeah.
Do we want to put a Shearer transfer in? Which one do we think was
I think
more
the one at
Well,
Blackburn.
I think it's
I
the
think-
world record one.
I think
personally.
Dan's got to play the casting forward on that. Do you think we should put that one in, Dan?
I think the world record one.
Yeah, and I mean, he's the record
Yeah.
Yeah.
scorer. You know, like we've said before, like it'd be
But it
150
would
million now,
It
wouldn't
would
he?
be low down the list.
Yeah, it's going to be
Yeah.
low
Shall we put
down.
number
But
9 just as a centre forward.
Shearer. We've got 2 spaces left. I think Company's a shout at 6 million.
Yeah. He
And I
is.
Like
think
that's
if you look
like-
at centre halves, you've got Van Dijk or Company.
I think you've-
75 million over 6.
Yeah, I think you've got to put one of Aguero, Silva, or Company.
I think
in
Aguero
that.
needs to go in. I think
in that.
he was the one of the very first transfers which actually worked for City in that.
Yeah, I mean, if we're looking at best transfers, it's just like Company was £6 million.
Yeah.
Aguero was like
I think did Mark Hughes sign Company?
maybe because he came as a
He did.
defensive midfielder,
Yeah,
didn't he? That's what he
yeah.
was at Hamburg. He was a
Uh,
DM and then Hamburg.
I mean, I'm
Great.
happy
So
for
we-
I'm
Mark
happy
Hughes
for
signed
Company.
it.
Company nearly made my list anyway.
Made
Can't-
mine, just saying.
So yeah, I think you've got to put Company, Silva, or Aguero in really. So
Did we
I'm
did
happy
we
for you
put did we
guys
put
to-
Rooney in?
Rooney's not in there yet. No.
What about Rooney? Do you think?
Nah, I
But I
don't
think no, just I think for me, if you're going to look at the centre forward, you look at value for money. Aguero would probably sneak in there just
Yeah.
based on the fact because Rooney was bought for 20.
We've got 3 Man U's in already. Anyway.
I think you would put Rooney in for impact, but I think impact for club Aguero is probably higher. Yeah, I'll put Ronaldo in. Yeah,
I would say Aguero. He's in my list anyway.
You guys want to put Aguero in?
Yeah,
I'm happy.
It means no
Aguero.
company though if we're putting Aguero in.
That's fine.
So then your options are obviously some of the ones you guys did, but we've also got Azpilicueta was 7 million. You've got Moises Caicedo 4.5 million, but he's still currently playing, isn't he? And
I think the Azpilicueta one's a big shout because he went on to be captain.
Well, he captained, and also he was there for a while, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. He was.
I don't mind Klinsmann or Lampard.
I think Klinsmann's a great shout.
I think Lampard's a really good shout.
I think Lampard.
If Van Nistelrooy would have stayed longer, 150 goals. There's in 219 games is like fucking crazy numbers. Like, I mean, it's not Ronaldo, Messi numbers, but like
I think before Jamie Vardy had that scoring streak record, it was
he
Van
did.
Nistelrooy.
The thing is, so Jamie Vardy, I mean, for me, he would have been number one, but he joined when they won the championship. That would have definitely been my number one.
You've also got Patrick Vieira.
Yeah.
I think we'll leave Kolo Touré off just because it was definitely great.
Yeah. But just for me, you've got already a better value Arsenal centre back signing with Campbell.
Yeah, fair.
And it was free.
And also, Dan's got a Campbell t-shirt coming out soon, hasn't he?
Sol Campbell t-shirt.
Yeah. So you've got your last space. It's up to you guys. I think you've got Klinsmann, Azpilicueta,
Lampard,
Bale, and Lampard.
I would go Azpilicueta, you know.
It's Lampard for me.
It's Klinsmann for me.
Well, it's either two of the Chelsea boys.
If I had to choose someone other than Lampard out of them, I would pick Klinsmann.
I think Lampard or Klinsmann's a good shout.
Yeah. Just because Klinsmann was a big transfer in the 90s, and like he lived up to it every bit
of it.
I think the only reason I might sway to Lampard is just the fact that he's the record goal scorer.
Yeah, and give him like 13 years of service or something.
And he put Klinsmann had, I don't know what he had. Do you have 2 or 3 seasons at Spurs?
He had definitely that one, and then he came back for a second spell.
Yeah,
I'll go Lampard.
We'll go Lampard.
I think Lampard deserves more.
Right, so your 10 transfers to choose from are Kante, Cantona, Ronaldo, Okocha, Campbell, Keane, Henry, Shearer, Aguero, Lampard.
Are we going this? So we got to choose the number 1 here.
Yeah, so we're going to go. Do you want to work from 10 or do you want to work from 1? It's probably easier to work from 1, isn't it? Yeah.
Cantona's number 1.
For we both went 1 for Cantona, didn't we? I'm happy we'll go that.
Happy with that, Jeff?
Yeah, but I'm just gonna. It was my number. It was my number 8. But I think.
Cantona 1.
And he's French.
I think. Where do you want to go with 2? Is there anyone that's jumping out to you? I think you've got Ronaldo.
We've all got Ronaldo high, haven't we?
Yeah.
I've got him 3.
Jeff had him 10.
Yeah, I had him 10.
Right.
But I think it's fair, Ronaldo.
I think.
Yeah. I think you're looking at probably.
I still think it's Campbell for free.
Campbell or Kante.
I think that's the 2 there.
Yeah.
Or Keane. Roy Keane's 3.75 million. He went to
we can't have all top 3 Man United.
But I just think that.
Yeah, fuck that.
But I just think
I would have Kante.
Where Kante came from as well. He wasn't
and he was unknown.
Let's have Kante
Keane had proven himself at Forest a bit, hadn't he? So
I'm happy with Kante.
Kante 3.
I think I'd have Lampard high up.
Top 5?
I'm not saying. I mean, I'd hardly debate.
Do you put Sol Campbell 4 purely off the basis it was free?
That's
a
what
free
I
transfer, like for value and then impact and how good he was. We'll put him 4.
That's fine.
And like Okocha was 3. Was free as well, but obviously the impact isn't what.
Well, he was
Campbell
only there for
had.
a season.
I think you. So you got that 4. Keane or Lampard 5?
I've got Lampard above Keane.
I think I would go Lampard.
Yeah, probably just for
just because he's not Man. You can't have so many Man U that.
But I think even then though the Lampard. I mean, I know Keane's got a massive reputation at Man United, but to be fair to Lampard, to be a midfield player and to be the highest, goal scorer.
Yeah,
it's highest scorer midfielder.
Yeah.
So I think that's your 5. Then I think your 6 has to be Keane or Henry.
Keane then Henry, I think.
I would go Henry over Keane.
Nah, you can't remember Keane probably.
Yeah,
I can't remember Henry, but I know the pair.
But you'd been able to appreciate Henry more from highlights than you would Keane.
Yeah, Keane made Man United invincible.
I mean, Keane's reputation to being the captain.
Yep.
And there's
the
one
flair of Henry coming down the wing, cutting in.
There's not one.
And he's remember that penalty? Was it when with
Perez?
It was Perez, wasn't it?
Yeah.
but there's not one player that's played with Keane that hasn't said that Keane was the
they all
reason
said
that
he's
they like.
maybe they're scared.
And with Henry, I
See,
would argue for Bergkamp as
There
well.
When you think of Man
there
United
go.
captains,
Maybe
you think Roy
maybe you're
Keane, to be fair.
scared, like all the players, to say that Henry should be above Keane. I'm not scared of Keane.
I'm not. I just love Keane.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah, he managed
would
Sunderland.
yeah.
There you go. No, I agree. I would have Keane.
So we go Keane, then Henry.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Keane, Henry. So we've then got 8, 9 and 10. So we've got Aguero 8,
Yep.
Shearer 9, just because he needs to be number 9, and Okocha 10.
Yeah.
We happy with that?
I think that's fair.
So our top 10 is Eric Cantona number 1, Ronaldo 2, Kante 3, Campbell 4, Lampard 5, Roy Keane 6, Henry 7, Aguero 8, Shearer 9, Okocha 10.
Yeah, happy with that.
Not bad.
Yep.
I think you've got more for less than 100 million.
Probably, imagine that now. Imagine that team.
However,
now.
in Josh's original list,
Mine was in the 200, 300 million.
Yeah. So, that's our top 10 best Premier League transfers of all time. As always, let us know in the comments if there's any players that we've missed out that you think should be in there. Anyone that we haven't mentioned, I'm sure there's probably going to be a couple. Bergkamp was one that I noted down as well.
what's his figure?
7.5.
Yeah. So it's like, again, it was a great deal. I think Anelka's been unlucky to miss out based off of his Premier League career, but that 500 grand transfer to Arsenal, like, it's crazy,
ridiculous.
isn't it? But yeah, let us know in the comments if there's any players you think of that should be in there, or who you think should be the top 10 from the list that we discussed.